Never give all the heart, for love will hardly seem worth thinking of to passionate women if it seems certain, and they never dream that it fades out from kiss to kiss. For everything that's lovely is but a brief, dreamy, kind delight. Oh, never give the heart outright, for they, for all smooth lips can say, have given their hearts up to the play. And who could play it well enough if deaf and dumb and blind with love? He that made this knows all the cost, for he gave all his heart and lost. The poem we have just read, Never Give All the Heart, by William Butler Yeats, commonly known as W B Yeats, is about unrequited love or one-sided love. We're going to talk more about it, but in this poem, the speaker of the poem is a man with a broken heart. Literally, the poem speaks about a man blinded by love, who has given his whole heart to a woman just to have it broken. The speaker also belittles women in the poem because he wants to let those who are reading know that women are definitely not always what they seem. The poem insinuates that the speaker was a player in a woman's game of love and had lost. By simply reading the title of the poem, one realizes that Yeats is giving out a warning to never love wholeheartedly. In the poem, in the opening of the poem, never give all the heart, for love will hardly seem worth thinking of. The speaker continues this warning. So these lines are saying that when one does give all their heart for love, they hardly even think about it. The speaker is generalizing love as being blind. In the following lines, the speaker portrays women as deceitful. Lines 3 to 7 indicate that a woman had tricked the speaker, based on the lines, to passionate women if it seems certain the author thought the woman he loved to be passionate. However, that is only how she seemed. Good moments of the relationship are also emphasized with the use of words like kiss, dreamy, and delight. He also says that everything that's lovely seems great at first. However, just as the speaker is placating the reader under the spell of love, he then restates his warning emphatically. The speaker adds on to his previous lines and states the real heartache, for they, for all smooth lips can say, have given their hearts up to the play. He states that the woman he gave his heart to was just playing a game. A part of this message is that if one gives their heart to a woman, he is just giving it away to the game of love. In the speaker's case, he had lost the game. Because of his loss of love, he chose to write this poem, as he states in the last lines, he that made this knows all the cost. So as you can see, the poet is badly hurt because of his love that is not being given back to him. Well, there's so many situations of one-sided love. Some could be that kind of situation where you love someone and you aren't able to tell them anything, or you love them and you are able to tell them, but they just don't care, or they're not just willing to give it back to you, or something like that. But now this is about the aftermath. After you have faced the whole unrequited love and it has happened to you and all that, what next? Most people become very bitter in life. Just like the poet, he says that don't love wholeheartedly, because he actually knows that if you're gonna love wholeheartedly, it could happen the same way. It's more like it happened to him. Now he's skeptical and he is not so sure if he can do it again. this time around. Like, um, once bitten, twice shy. Maybe I could just put it like that. But there is something beautiful about unrequited love. One thing I learned about it is about self love. Unrequited love would teach you how to love yourself. After you have loved somebody so much and it didn't work out, it was one sided, the next thing is a major heartbreak because you feel and think that you cannot do with those people. But hey, think about it. How did it used to be before they came? You know? Rumi says, love is the whole thing. We are only pieces. Love makes the world move. Love is the most sought after human experience. But the paradox is that while we ourselves are love, we go on seeking it outside. The biggest lesson and blessing of a one sided love or an unrequited love affair is that it gives you an opportunity to go directly to the source of love, your own self, instead of seeking it outside. So, if you want to test the experience of existence, it is not via the other, it is a direct jump within yourself. It is via you, through you, and only love and its failure can throw you inside. Nothing else can throw you inside because everything else is far below love, written by Osho. So, so you can see that one of the things that will help you understand one-sided love, or the lesson that you can learn from one-sided love, is you are love. I mean, those who have not found their wealth, which is the radiant joy of being and the deep unshakable peace that comes with it, are beggars, even if they have great material wealth. They are looking outside for scraps of pleasure or fulfillment, for validation, security, or love, while they have a treasure within that only includes all those things, but it infinitely greater than anything the world can offer. So the most beautiful blessing in disguise of one-sided love is that it gives you the push and impotence to go within. It is only when you go within yourself you realize your nature. You realize that you are infinity itself. You are the source of all joy, love, peace, and bliss. So that's what you have to know about one-sided love, is you learn to understand yourself more. You learn to be you. You learn to be the person that you deserved to be. So it is true, as W B Yeast says, to say that don't love wholeheartedly. Well, not to love wholeheartedly, well, it's being skeptical. It means that you analyze. In the beginning, you have to be skeptical, of course. You have to analyze and say that, okay, last time I did this, I don't want the same thing to happen again. So how do I go about it? You already know who you are. You already know your worth. You already know where you're going. You already know where you're coming from. So there's no way you're going to let the same things that happened to you years ago to happen again, because you now understand yourself much, much better. So that is the beauty of one-sided love. For those who have never been in any one-sided love, count it as a blessing. Thank God for it. And if you have the love of your life right now, it is amazing, and stick to them, love them as much as they do love you. For those that have gone through this one-sided thing, be strong. I mean, love will always come. Just don't rush it, don't hurry. After it's all gone and you think you're broken, you think like life is done and all that, don't think about it. Just understand yourself better and how best you can improve your life. You attract what you are. So if you want love, love yourself first, then you attract the good stuff. Okay, So for now, let's stop here. If you've got any questions, they're very welcome. So you can ask your question in the comments below. Click the subscribe button, and also don't forget to like and to share. Okay, bye for now.